equal unfun. Just so you know. Okay. But yeah, thank you again, Alpha 5, and thank you, Bangera, for this game choice.
No problem, man. You'll have me again soon, right?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye, Alpha 5.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Bangera.
Goodbye.
Just so everybody knows, by the way, I want to send out appreciation to everybody who has followed and subscribed. I know that we had some raids as well. Jumpy, Liquid Flood, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you as well for some of the gift subs, Sideboard Grandpa and T Murdoch giving those out earlier. Now, we have our next game choice, and oh, I see a little person coming and joining us. In fact, it's Mike Uyama. Hey, how you doing, Mike? He's doing great, just fine. Oh my gosh, Yuge, thank you for subscribing again. Mike?
Oh, I hear Genesis, but it's actually not a Genesis game.
Ooh, you're right, yeah. I haven't shown the game quite yet, so let me go ahead. What can you say about this before we show it? Oh, thank you, Pallid Mask, by the way.
It's a cartoon movie game, and when you first see it, you think it's a Western-developed game, but yet it's actually a first-party Sega game developed by one of their basically second-party developers.
Okay, so wait, you said it's not Genesis, though.
It's not Genesis.
Alright, it's not Genesis, but it's Sega. As a matter of fact, it's our favorite handheld console, the Game Gear. We've got Tom and Jerry the movie. Oh boy, you know, there are no bad Tom and Jerry games out there.
Yep. You should remember this game. I played it at RPG Limit Break, remember?
I feel like I do, but
You'll recognize it once you see it. Anyway, the players will be playing on hard. This game is not very long, and so I decided that they should play on hard.
Good.
For maximum inconvenience and difficulty.
I love it. So, yeah, what about this game stands out to you that won't spoil things for people?
The controls are really imprecise. Like, you only step tile by tile. The way you jump is just weird and awkward. The game expects a lot more precision out of you than you'd expect, even though your movement is really imprecise. And the first boss of this game is very, very dumb. Now, this is a game that we could actually have some people completing, just like Squirrel King. I decided to be nice with my round 1 game, so this game's a little bit on the shorter side, so we could have one person complete it, or we could even have all 4 people complete it if they're good enough. I remember it took me about, with a bathroom break, it was about 40 or 45 minutes for me to complete this game.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm just working on getting all of the streams ready. It looks like none of their Twitch names match what's on the schedule, so let me do some searching. Sorry, just enjoying some Katamari right now. Mike, it's just good to have you back. Honestly, I know that you had a lot of fun during the last tournament choosing some of the games, and we're a little excited at times just getting stuff.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be a GM the entire time this time. I wasn't a GM until about halfway through the last tournament.
Oh yeah, you were sort of the background GM, though. You're sitting there watching.
Waiting in the wings.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you're here early on, and that you're able to do
And if you
this.
think I have only Sega games to offer, that is not true. I have a variety of consoles to offer from my list of about 30 games.
Ooh. 30 games, huh? You know, I have a feeling a lot of the GMs have tons of backups. I mean, people put a lot of work into getting some of these. And getting their matches put together. I mean, they're consoles that I've never heard of that have shown up at times. So, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's the definition of Jeff, right? The Kuso hipster, the dark warlock of Kuso, you never know. The only hint that I can give you at what he's going to give is that he told me this at AGDQ, he's going to have to program emulators for some of the games he's going to offer.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of dedication that people give, which is a little scary. Not even gonna lie there. So, just so you know, there is that much love when it comes to these bad games. Alright, I think I see most of the players streaming, so I'm just working on getting everything set up here. We're probably going to start about a few minutes late, just so people know. By the way, do you happen to know who is doing game audio for us, Mike?
Yes, Jal is doing game audio for us.
Perfect, I already have him marked as game audio.
Her marked.
Oh, sorry, her. It's really hard when we don't have faces for people.
That's true. I did ask them for pronouns, though, so...
Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
So, it's they or he for Tea Party Cthulhu, it's he for Alapix Games, and it's she and her for both Cassie and Jal.
Okay, good to remember. Perfect. I'm going to mess things up, so just correct me every time I do. It's my life. I mean, I run a bad video game tournament. I've already messed up.
It's all good. We all know that with Kusogr4nde, there's going to be at least some levels of dumb.
Oh, yeah. There will be plenty of dumb. Let me just... Oh, duh. Tea Party Cthulhu. Their name elsewhere is TPC, so that makes sense. That abbreviation completely works. Okay, and I just gotta make a couple changes here. I'm almost there. We're almost ready, Mike. I think. What am I even doing?
So, since we haven't started the game yet, the big thing about normal versus hard is that on normal, you only take half a heart of damage from everything. On hard, you take a full heart of damage.
Uh-oh.
And they will be playing on hard.
Okay, that's good to know the difference between easy and hard. Yeah, that's a little bit scary to take that much damage, but, you know, they're good players. I'm sure they'll get through it. Okay, and just one last thing, and I'll be ready to go. Now, does this game have passwords, continues, anything else that helps them along the way? Do they have to start over if they end up dying? Or is it a mystery?
I'll just let them continue, because this is a round one game, and you have to restart the entire stage over if you continue anyway. You have a lot of continues, though, because you only have one life per continue. You have something like 7 continues.
Gotcha. Well, good. I'm excited to get this match rolling. I just need to make sure that we have audio working here. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. By the way, thank you everybody for being here and being excited for some Tom and Jerry, okay, everybody's favorite TV show that they may or may not have watched as a child.
Yeah, Amazing Toaster would know this because he's seen this at RPG Limit Break. He knows how janky this game is.
Yeah, I feel... Oh, did I play this or did I just watch it a little bit?
You just watched it.
That's probably for the best. We are just about ready to go. I'm waiting for Tea Party Cthulhu to confirm. And there we go. I'm doing the countdown. Please wish them the best of luck, because they are here to suffer for your entertainment. Okay, as soon as I see movement in a stage, I will start our timer, as is tradition. Oh, it looks like suddenly Cassie is playing in Japanese.
Ah, yeah, that shouldn't make a difference. I don't really know if there's any differences between the versions. So apparently it's actually possible to catch Jerry in the middle of the stage. And if you do this, you actually warp to the next stage, which could make the game very short. As it looks like TPC... No, it looks like he's playing in hard.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
So this game is brutal.
Yeah, this game is very rough. You walk in tile steps. Yeah, whenever you jump forward, you jump a very far distance. There's like almost no precision in this game, but there are parts of the game that demand precision. And if you try to dive at Jerry and you miss, you lose a heart.
Oh no. That's rough. That's strict punishment for not being able to catch Jerry.
Yeah. So Jal learned how to jump on platforms, which is actually very important above you because it's not very intuitive. Because you think you would hold up and jump, you actually just tap jump while not hitting a direction. It's really unintuitive, and the game is just full of traps that troll you like those lamps.
Wait. So if you hold up and jump, do you jump sideways?
No, you just look up. You can't jump that way.
Oh. I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it looks like
So the runners are already struggling through stage 1, and it's and they're not even at the boss, and the boss of this stage is a big jerk. Although I think Jal is actually pretty close, because Jal hasn't died yet.
There's a dog.
Yes. Oh, there's the dog. Okay, so what you have to do, and it's so stupid, you have to make the dog fall in the hole, and I think the only way you can do this is by taking damage. Like, you have to jump right at the last second. It's so stupid.
Oh boy, this is gonna be... Oh, and the dog bit his butt.
Yeah. The only way I was actually able to beat this was to, like, be on the edge and then have the dog hit me off the edge and then it fell in the hole. I still don't know how to consistently beat the dog. I think after the dog, they won't be too impeded, because the game, it's not too difficult, just really trolly. Although it is worth noting that from the bonus stages, you do get extra health, and you really want to max out your health bar.
Okay.
Because you really need it for the later stages.
Yeah, I think that they'll start figuring out different strategies. Honestly, because they only have 7 lives, it's probably... We're gonna see them doing parts over and over again.
Yeah. It is worth noting that Faizu apparently was able to catch Jerry in the first 2 stages. I didn't know that you could catch Jerry until Faizu told me about it. It's really hard to do.
I love that. Well, Faizu's a cat, you know? He's got that intuition.
Yeah, that's true. Faizu has experience catching mice. I think they would have to pounce, like, when Jerry is relatively close to not walking too much. And you lose a heart if Jerry gets you. If you whiff Jerry, so... It's a risk-reward thing. Okay. It looks like Alopex is having a bit of trouble figuring out the straight-up jump, which is understandable because it's not intuitive how you do it. Because he held up, and he just looked up.
Yeah.
Jal has full health for the boss this time. So, Jal should be able to figure it out this time. It's really dumb. You kind of need to get the dog enough away, and then you need to get on the platform, bait it towards you, and then get it in the hole. But you can't do it early like that.
Oh, jeez.
It's really stupid.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this boss.
No.
Oh!
To be honest, this boss took me at least like 10 minutes to figure out. Now, maybe there's a way to actually just like skip past the boss and just catch Jerry, but I have not been able to do it.
And Jal has done it.
Nice! So Jal is firmly in the lead.
Yes.
Going to the second stage, and she is actually going to want to really try hard on the bonus stage because, as I said before, your maximum health increases, and you really need it for the later stages.
Okay. Do they know, though, that your health increases from the bonus stages?
If they read the manual, they would. I did give them the manual.
Aha! Okay. So, my guess is you need to catch Jerry as well in this.
I think you do, yeah.
Little game of cat and mouse going on. That's this whole game, to be fair.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see if... Nope, no extra life. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to actually catch Jerry to get the health.
What a jerk. Seriously, mice are just jerks.
I know. And this one throws bombs, and then there's floating cans for some reason.
Yeah, why would you throw bombs?
But Jal is definitely getting a good grip of this game quickly. Like,
oh yeah,
she's doing a good job of controlling Tom. She knows to wait for the mines, except for that one. Commentator's curse.
Ah, yeah, that's how it goes. Ooh, Tea Party Cthulhu is almost out of continues. That's fine. Burn through them early on.
Good progress. Honestly, on the first stage, you should not even use your continues. Because it makes no difference whether you continue or game over. But that's for the runners to figure out.
Yep. Ah, the can! Why would you throw that, Jerry? Or is it someone from the pub? I'm not completely sure who's throwing the cans. Little drunks running around being like, stupid cat. Throw the can at the cat. Uh-oh, and it is boss number 2.
Yeah, so this one you just have to catch Jerry, but you have to dodge the crows while doing it.
Okay, that wasn't bad.
No. Stage 2 is a lot easier than Stage 1, in my opinion. Stage 3 is when the game starts going a little nuts on the trolling, though. Yeah, so this bonus stage is pretty self-explanatory. Yep. Don't get hit by the bombs.
Are they apples?
Are those apples? I think those are apples. I think if you get all the apples, you get an extra heart container. But unfortunately, Jal was hit by a bomb first, so...
Yeah, it happens. Ooh, life max increases, so that ended up being beneficial.
Okay. That's good. Because Jal will need it for the later stages.
Yeah.
So obviously you don't want to get hit by the fish, even though you're a cat and you probably like fish.
Well, yeah, but you don't like getting slapped by a fish. It's like, if somebody told me, hey, I'm going to give you a steak, and I'm like, oh, I love steak, that's going to be delicious, and they huck it in my face. No, that's not cool. I love Tom's strut. It's a good strut.
I know, he's a confident cat. Alright, Jal going up. So what's really annoying about this game is that it looks like you can like jump towards a platform that's in front of you, but you can't actually horizontally jump towards a platform that's like horizontally jump and grab a platform that's in front of you. You'll just bounce off it. which makes this game especially irritating. So Jal's doing a good job of just kind of taking her time, which is definitely a smart move, because it's really the most reliable way you're going to get through this game.
Yeah, that's a good move. Tea Party Cthulhu.
And Jal's making really good progress, because there's actually not that many stages in this game.
Oh boy. Yeah, honestly, most of the Tom and Jerry games you end up playing as Jerry, not Tom. So it's cool to have at least one game where Tom is the star.
Alright, let's see if Jal can figure this boss out.
Ooh.
The pattern to dodge this boss is actually really precise. So you have to jump over the bubble, and then it boomerangs around, and then you have to crouch under it. and then the bubble will hit the crab itself. Jal's in a bit of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. I mean...
Exactly. And this is why I'm letting players continue, because they have to repeat the entire stage over again anyway. It would be a little too cruel if I didn't let them continue. You know, it does look a little bit like the Mystic Quest Crab Sprite.
Huh.
You know, someone's saying that it looks kind of familiar, and it does actually remind me a bit of the Mystic Quest Crab Sprite.
Interesting.
Sega sometimes does what Nintendo does.
Occasionally. I don't know. You can't really say that it was Nintendo
so it
that
looks
did
like
Mystic
Cassie
Quest.
is on the first boss, and so she's also going to have to figure out the dog.
Okay, so essentially, I'm reading the story of this game. Tom has found a treasure map while playing in the attic, and then Tom was daydreaming about how to go get the treasure and spend it. Jerry ended up grabbing the map and running away. So now Tom is chasing Jerry to get the map back, running after him through 5 different levels, starting from Tom's house and continuing in city streets. Okay, anyways, not spoiling the future levels here.
Alright, let's see if Jal can dodge the crab's attacks this time. Okay, that's one attack dodged. So the hard attack to dodge is, and she's actually not getting it, is the attack where the crab flings a bubble above it and then loops around.
Oh, she did get it right there.
She did it. Okay.
Oh, the crab is dead.
Yep. Okay.
Jal goes, grabs the mouse
Jal
right
might
away.
actually complete this game really fast.
It's possible. This is going extremely fast. The other players
I
are
knew
still
this was
on
a
level 1.
possibility, but I was okay with it because it's a round 1 game. I want to lull them into a false sense of security.
Yeah, this is actually pretty surprising because Jal is moving on to stage 4. The others are still on the first stage.
Yeah. I mean, stage 1 is rough. There's a lot of trolley obstacles, and then there's a dog at the end.
Oh, yeah.
And Jal caught Jerry, so she's good on health. While she didn't get all the health upgrades, I think I completed the game in 6 health. And I also completed the game once I got past the first boss for the first time, so maybe Jal will be able to do the same.
Huh.
This is
Were
the
you
one
playing
stage
on
I
hard?
don't remember well.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing that looks like is the difficulty in this game is just getting used to the sort of odd tile movement in this platformer. Like,
yeah. And as I said before, you would expect this to be a Western-developed game, but it's actually a Japanese-developed first-party Sega game.
yeah, the company is called Sims Co. And they're still making games right now. They made Bingo
Yes,
for
they
Nintendo Switch, you know,
They
the
made
classic.
a lot of ports for Sega in the 90s.
George Foreman's KO Boxing. No, they
Yes.
made
What an
that.
illustrious resume.
Oh. Only the best boxing.
As you can see, Jal is having a lot of fun with these spikes. And
Oh.
Jerry's bombs.
They have made one of the games that we had previously, actually, which was one of the mobile versions of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Ooh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like Alopex has beat the first stage.
Oh, sweet. Good job,
So
Alopex.
That firmly puts him in second.
Yes.
And he caught Jerry.
Oh, well, good. That is a health upgrade that Jal did not get. This gives Alopex a chance to have, you know, more life, possibly get through these stages faster.
I like how Jal is just like trying to get Jerry, and she's so close, but yet so far.
It looks like Tea Party Cthulhu made it to the boss. The dog at the end of the stage. Yeah, you can't crawl? Oh, no.
Oh, I think I remember this boss. You actually have to get to the top platform, hit a switch, and then you can get down to where Jerry is.
Ah, there we go. Jal got the switch. And there we go. Ah.
Okay, Jal is on the last stage.
Now, is this last stage difficult? Do you think that Jal will be stuck for a little while?
I was stuck for a little while, but Jal's doing better than me, so I don't know. And Alopex actually caught Jerry early in stage 2. So he gets to skip that stage.
If you are fans of Digimon people here, this company also made tons of Digimon games. Like, not even kidding you. And also did some, probably ports of some of the Shin Megami Tensei games. And in fact, if you have played the legendary fishing video game called Legendary Fishing on Nintendo 3DS, or PlayStation 4 or the Switch, they made that as well. They've got stuff. I wouldn't say good stuff, but they've got stuff.
They made a lot of games. Whether they are good or not is up to debate.
You know what? People were commenting on the maker of the music for this game, and how the music is surprisingly good. Like, not this stage, but the other parts of the music in this.
Yeah, that's fair.
And just looking at it, you know, the person who made the music for this also did Disney's Aladdin. And I know that for any of the versions had fantastic music.
Yeah, if you are stuck at this area, you just have to take hits. And there's really no way around it. So it's one of those areas where if you screw it up, you just take multiple hits. This is why you want a lot of hearts for the final stage. There's also a lot of dodging you have to do in the final boss.
Yeah, the strange thing is that... let me see. You know, because Jerry sometimes keeps moving... Jerry manages to keep the screen
did just finish
scrolling.
stage 3.
Nice.
They might have caught Jerry early again.
Wow, Alopex is really getting through this pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, Jal tried for the big dive.
Gotta go big sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Didn't work out so well, though.
What a game this is. This is... I'm enjoying sort of the labyrinth style, but it is the final
Yeah.
boss time here.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So basically, you have to dodge a lot of skulls. And
Oh no! Unfortunately, Jal is going to have to do the level over. I would say not a huge deal, though. She's already got such a huge lead that she should be able, probably in a couple attempts, to get through the boss. There is the possibility of getting a full game over, though.
yeah, there is that possibility, although Jal still has a lot of confusion. Oh, and and Cassie just leapt straight for the dog.
Nice!
So, I mean, sorry, straight for Jerry. Skip the dog. So she's on stage 2 now.
Fantastic, I love it.
Yeah, Alopex is also on the final stage, so if he beats the final boss on his first attempt, he could actually get first.
Oh, this is being a fun match.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know, the players are doing fantastic so far. So Jal is currently in the lead, Alopex in second, Cassie in third, Tea Party Cthulhu currently in fourth. I think once they manage to beat the first stage the first time, they'll be able to make significant progress, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the thing, like, once you beat the first stage, it's a lot easier to make progress, even though the other stages are pretty trolly. It's interesting how Jal didn't really try to dive for Jerry, took her time, and that means she had better initial progress, but then once Alopex beat the first stage and then just diving for Jerry, that made him close the gap a lot.
Oh, yeah. I love that Alopex is like, I'm not even fooling around. We're trying to catch Jerry before the end of the stage. Nope.
Exactly. he wants to surpass the Tom in the
That's
Tom
a game
and Jerry
over,
TV
though.
show. Ooh. Oh, did he not have any continues?
No. Out of continues. Alopex is going to the beginning.
So many just even beating the first stage. And says, okay, that means Jal is pretty secure in her lead, and I know she still has at least a couple of continues left. So unless if the final boss gives her a lot of trouble, it looks like she could beat the game. Tempestral, you don't go to last. It's based on progress. So Alopex is still in second, although if someone makes farther progress than Alopex does, then they could take over his second place spot.
I love this snake with the skull. It's just adorable, especially when it gets hit. Like, blah. Oh, yeah, that was a hit. Do you know how many hits it takes?
I don't know. It takes around 5 or 6 hits on the snake. The more difficult part is just dodging the falling skulls, although it looks like Jal has this battle down pretty well. Unfortunately, if you get hit, that does not count as a hit in the snake.
Yes.
And even though it looks like pretty easy,
Ooh.
It's not trivial at all because of how imprecise this game's controls are. Oh,
yeah.
That's unfortunate. So, Jal still has 3 continues after this one, so she still has plenty of attempts. The only problem is that it takes at least, like, 4 minutes to get to the boss, which is honestly time for people to catch up. It looks like Cassie has beat the second stage, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Yeah, Jal had it, but then the boss started just just rolling skulls a lot, and that threw her off a lot, because the boss was originally alternating between skull rolls and raining skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even though Alopex is firmly in second, if Cassie makes it to the final boss, she will get ahead of Alopex.
You know what?
And it's also worth noting that Cassie actually, I think she deliberately game overed. So she should have plenty of continues going into these next stages.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes deliberately resetting or getting a game over is a good strategy, so we'll see if that pays off. By the way, the controls of this just reminded me of Lester the Unlikely, honestly.
Yeah, it's almost like Prince of Persia in a sense, where it's kind of tile-based. Except, unlike Prince of Persia, where they give you plenty of space, in this game they just give you no space at all because of the small screen of the Game Gear.
Yeah. Jal opted for the leap, trying to get Jerry. Didn't end up paying off, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible in this stage. It might be.
Well, I think that was to avoid the spikes, because Jal had taken a lot of damage.
I like how you can look down and you still can't see that. That's so dumb. Wow, Jal actually didn't want that switch. But gets the health anyway.
Good skull dodge.
Alright, so she has a good amount of health going into this boss.
Oh, no.
Let's see how the boss goes this time. So yeah, that's the minimum jump distance, by the way. Like, you can't, you know, do any subtle, like, hops or anything like that. You just make a big, fat jump like that.
I love it. Come on, Snake.
That's why this is a lot harder than it seems.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, you have to call those patterns really early to be able to dodge them.
Oh, no. Oh,
no!
Death
the trip.
right at the end.
Jal!
Wow.
No, the combo.
Jal is getting so close to beating this boss.
Yeah. I mean, Jal's strategy is not bad. It's just that if she guesses wrong on one of the patterns, then she gets hit a lot.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to play this boss patiently.
Go slow, just make sure you don't take too much damage. At the same time, watching and saying that is completely different from playing it. Because...
Yeah. And speaking of bosses, Cassie's on the third boss. Try to jump for Jerry, which I don't think is possible on the crab. There's 2 platforms, so your pathing is pretty much blocked. And you have to dodge the crab's bubbles the legit way. Yeah, Hackstralian, it is aggressively rude. That's the point of Kusogr4nde,
it's
right?
It's pretty darn rude, yeah. Honestly.
Exactly.
But
at
then again...
the same time, this is just round 1 rude, you know? Like, this isn't the entire hour of rudeness.
Yeah,
it's funny. Alopex, made great progress, that one attempt, but now he's being really aggressive, trying to grab Jerry all the time, and it's really not working in his favor. I mean, he's still second, but Cassie's making pretty steady progress.
I'm just taking a look around the internet to see if I can find any great reviews, but most of the reviews I see just explain how the game plays.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is strange.
That's not really a review, that's more of like a tutorial or a guide. Alright.
Yeah.
Oof, that is a rough combo.
Oh no! Oh, Jal! Okay, good dodge.
Jal can still do this, but she has to play very carefully. And she has to get her jumps on point. There was one time that she accidentally hit up, and so... Ooh, she almost jumped in the snake there.
Yeah, it's very close right there. Okay, good.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, this is going great so far. The snake is dead! Jal manages to finish the game.
Yep, that's GG for Jal. And Jal has beat the game.
Another adventure is waiting for you. Uh-oh, what's the...
Yup.
Wait, what?
Yep, that's the ending.
Okay.
The ending is Tom still has to chase Jerry.
But they don't let you play this level? This is dumb.
Nope. Nope, this is just a credits roll. There's no credits. There's no credits roll. Sorry, there's no second quest as far as I can tell.
So the game blatantly lies. Yeah, I can imagine
And
this
speaking
is better
of progress,
than the movie.
Cassie catches Jerry mid-stage 3.
Nice. I like it.
And Jal says she kind of loves this game.
It looks like Jal is going to go through it again to provide us some lovely sounds. But yeah, Jal is the winner of this match. Now we're looking for second, third, and fourth. And Cassie currently has the best chance. Although Alopex still made it to stage 5 before.
And Cassie catches Jerry, so
Nice.
she's... I think that means she has maximum hearts for stage 4.
Look, the Game Gear... Yeah, the Game Gear battery was something. I had a Game Gear when I was a kid. I remember I had a nightmare one time about the Game Gear. This sounds lame, but I was a child, okay? I dreamed that we left it out in the sun because our parents had told us, don't leave it in the sunlight. Dream that I had, and Sonic's face had melted, okay? Sonic's face was melted all over the Game Gear. It was a pretty terrifying dream. Oh,
That is, yeah, that is pretty scary.
yeah.
And Cassie is making good progress through stage 4, although these mushrooms are giving her a bit of trouble. Honestly, I can see Cassie overtaking Alopex. If she makes it to the boss, that means she's definitely made more progress than Alopex, and she would take second.
I thought...
But we still have to wait until the final stage to see if that happens.
Yes.
Oh, and now she's in Spike Alley, so she gets to, have fun, start stopping for about a minute.
Good game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think Tea Party Cthulhu has beat Stage 1 at all. I can definitely sympathize with him, because Stage 1 took me at least 10 or 15 minutes to figure out. It's not intuitive at all how to beat the boss, and even if you know what to do, it can be hard just to get the boss in the right position so you can get the boss in the hole.
Yeah, Tea Party is trying their hardest.
Yeah, they have the right idea.
This dog! I just love it, sitting there yapping.
Yeah, the Mexican standoff with the dog. Oh, wait, Cassie's on her last heart. Oh, no, she died.
Oh, no! Only 2 continues
She still has
left.
2 continues. Ooh, this is going to be pretty tight. But she still has another attempt after this, so...
Yeah. I've got faith. I've got faith in Cassie.
Yeah. I think she can beat Stage 4 this time.
But it did take Jal quite a few lives in order to get through the final boss. If Cassie gets there, they may be able to finish the final boss quickly, but maybe not. We'll have to see. Looks like...
Yeah. I know the final boss took me at least a couple of attempts. I think Jal overall beat the game faster than I did, but I didn't take as long on the final boss.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to tell because I wasn't timing the game when I was playing it. But Jal's progress was definitely very impressive, so hats off to her.
That... Yeah, honestly, I think every once in a while we have somebody who just manages to pull ahead really quickly. Alpha 5 earlier today, and then Jal with this match. Like, sometimes the game just jives with you, and I think that's what happened with Jal.
And the crazy part is Alopex almost overtook Jal, but he died on the final stage and he didn't have spare continues.
Oh, yeah. And now Alopex is just having a hard time getting through the early stages again. And I can understand, because you want to rush and get back to where you were. And if you feel like you're not able to do that, it's kind of scary. You think that other people have already beaten the game.
Yeah, Hackstralian, I don't know how you can consistently catch Jerry. That's the thing. Like, I think you just have to know his patterns really well and know the exact moment to just leap out and catch him. Alright, so Cassie's just rushing through this. And it seems to be kind of working in her favor. Or not.
Oh,
Ooh.
no! That was
no,
really
please,
close.
please make it. No!
Oh, that was so close, Mike. Unfortunately, one more death.
That was really close.
By the way, I want to give a reminder that all of these players do have Twitch channels. They're streaming from them, and their usernames are up on the screen right now. If you want to follow any of them, you are more than welcome to do so. I know that they love new viewers. Okay, Cassie, ooh, having a bit of a hard time with these mushrooms? Oh my
Yeah, the
gosh.
mushrooms have really big hitboxes.
It's making me think of an episode of X-Files.
And
Killer
even
mushrooms.
though it doesn't matter so much right now, Jal got hit by 2 birds at once and lost 2 hearts. I didn't know that was possible.
Well. Ooh, Cassie is in a rough situation right here. Maybe? Nah, Cassie's fine.
Yeah, Cassie's fine.
Oh,
she just has
Tea
to
Party Cthulhu.
stop through the fight.
Just so you know, Tea Party Cthulhu is on to stage 2. This is the first time they've beaten the first stage. And stages 2 through 4 do not seem as hard.
No, they're not. I was worried that someone was going to be very stuck in the dog. Fortunately, everyone has passed it, so that's good. And Cassie has a good amount of a good amount of hearts. Oops, commentator's curse again. And she's about to go into the boss pretty soon.
I love that maze where you're a disembodied head of a cat devouring hearts and chasing a mouse around. Like, it's something from an apocalyptic thing. You know, it's not something normal. But Cassie is on to the last boss. Not the last boss, second to last boss.
Yeah, and she's taking her time here, so yeah, it's already working out a bit better.
Okay, oh my gosh,
oh,
Cassie! No. Cassie got through!
She made it!
Oh my gosh! Oh,
just barely,
great.
but she made it. The only thing is she's on her last continue, so the question is, can she make it to the final boss on her last continue? And stage 5 is pretty trolly. Like, even Jal, not... even Jal, like, had problems with it. I mean, she didn't die before the boss, but she definitely got hit a lot and had to get all the heart containers.
Yeah. I'd say just take it a little bit slow, but when Jerry keeps moving, you want to pay attention to the level and make sure that you can go prevent future damage, because if you go too slow, you may just get hurt and wrecked. You know, not be able to make it through the rest of the stage.
Alright, fortunately, Cassie will have full health and 7 hearts going into stage 5.
Nice.
So as long as she's not too hasty, she can make it. She can at least make it to the boss, which would firmly put her in second. If she doesn't make it to the boss, then we'll have to compare her progress to Jal's. Sorry, not Jal's, Alopex's.
Yes.
Oh, going for the bold leap there. I like it. Even though it didn't work out in her favor.
Alopex is running out of continues right now. They're getting a little bit frustrated with this first stage. First stage definitely seems to be the big wall. Which is kind of bad because it's the first stage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Cassie's kind of rushing here, and it's not working out too well for her. She's getting hit by a lot of objects, and she's getting already low in health.
Oh no! Unfortunately scrolled onto the spikes there.
Oh no, that's really bad. She just wants to rush through here. Okay, she's still living. She's still living. Oh no.
This is death.
She can't progress. She was supposed to climb that platform and then immediately jump up and hit that switch. This game is a jerk.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Alopex or Cassie made it farther.
I don't know, but Cassie is going to be able to start back over. Can she pounce across? I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, it looks like Cadis is going to be going and reviewing the VOD to see who made it farther into that. Now, Tea Party Cthulhu actually has the chance right now to move into second place.
Yes. Even after all that struggle, they've finally been able to make it, and they're on the third boss with a decent amount of health. The only problem is every single person's died on the third boss their first attempt through, although Tea Party Cthulhu has caught on fairly quickly what you're supposed to do for this boss.
Oh yeah. Oops.
And if they keep this up, they'll be good, except unfortunately that is the troll bubble where you have to be in the middle of the screen, crouch under it, and then jump over it. Jal was pretty fortunate with that RNG. Didn't get too many of those, because those are by far the hardest bubble to dodge.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't catch how many continues Tea Party Cthulhu has left, though.
I think it was 7. Like, Tea Party Cthulhu is doing great when it comes to continues.
Okay, so Tea Party Cthulhu is great on continues. It's really just... and I think he has time, as long as he beats the third boss first attempt and like the fourth boss in a couple of attempts, to have a chance to make it to the final boss, which would firmly put it in second. That is, if Cassie can't if neither Cassie nor Alopex can catch up to the 5th stage.
Yep, and Tea Party Cthulhu has full health going on to this next area here. Taking a cannonball to the face, you know, usually hurts cats.
Yeah, cannonballs to the face hurts a lot of animals.
Most mammals just can't deal with a cannonball to the face.
I don't think it's exclusive to cats. I don't think it's exclusive to mammals either.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I need to learn more about biology.
Well, you know, Utah facts.
Oh, the bats! Oh, Jal is getting through that stage really quickly.
Yeah, well... Yeah,
Jal's the local expert.
Yeah, I guess you could have, like, a catch warps category where you catch Jerry early, and then, like, complete the stages category where you know, actually go through the entire stage. Alright, so Tea Party Cthulhu learns the troll bubble, so should be... should be okay. The problem is you have to react to which bubble it is really fast. Uh-oh. Yeah, troll bubble.
Those bubbles.
And, Jal is on the final stage. Again.
Jal is just running circles around this game.
Yeah.
It looks like Alopex died in the exact same location as Cassie. Because Alopex got there first and probably did a little bit more distance due to trying to pounce instead of walk on the spikes, technically Alopex has the lead. So Alopex is in
okay.
second, Cassie in third, Tea Party Cthulhu in fourth, but may move to second here.
I would go by distance first, and if they made it to roughly the same area, then I would go by made it there first. So by either metric, it sounds like Alopex is firmly in second.
Yep.
For now.
I mean,
Tea
we've
Party
measured...
Cthulhu can easily change that. For Cassie, it's really up to whether she can get past the stages quickly, which I don't know if it's possible for her to make it to the 5th stage in time now.
We have measured things in pixels before and had one person take the victory due to 1 pixel. So it's... yeah, that's definitely the first measure here, and Alopex would be technically a little bit in the lead.
That is correct, Glitchwitch. She just kind of leapt at the platform and managed to catch Jerry, and I have no idea how she did that. So, as of right now, Tea Party Cthulhu is in 4th, but he's definitely the wild card at this moment. Because if he makes it to the final stage and can make it to the final boss, then he can slip into second. And he has beat the 3rd stage, so he definitely still has time to do so. The 4th stage is not too long, even if he has to restart.
Yep.
And he should have at least 5 or 10 minutes to get to the final boss.
Zhao's just gonna beat the game again.
It looks like it.
Not even worth dodging the skulls. She just stays there, and the game is done again. Wow. Meanwhile, the other 3 players haven't managed to beat the game. Zhao, you're killing me!
I know, right?
Okay, so apparently Zhao is going to try to do a low percent and get as few hearts as possible. So, yeah, we're going to see a new speedrun.com world record, possibly.
Of Tom and Jerry.
Of Tom and Jerry.
Zhao, the world record holder.
I mean, we have seen people beat Twin Galaxy records on this stream before. So.
Yeah, that happened with Alpiner. I remember Andy crushed the Twin Galaxy record for Alpiner.
That was hilarious. I loved it.
Right. But, speaking of the other racers, it looks like Tea Party Cthulhu is about to get fairly close to where the boss is, and has a good amount of hearts. So let's see if he can figure this out first time, or at the very least the second time. Oh, wow. Unknowingly does a really smart trick and manages to get up there early, but now is a little confused as to what to do. But I think, yeah, Tea Party Cthulhu just...
The leap right at the end just to grab Jerry in the air. I love it.
It's a good play. I like it.
So, just so everybody knows...
Liz, it's the closest not close race that we've ever had. I think, like, Alopex was like 20 minutes in the final stage, Cassie was 35 minutes in at the final stage, and now we have Tea Party Cthulhu in the final stretch in the final stage.
Yeah, it's just Alopex and Cassie are having a hard time with stage 1. Because it's the hardest stage for some reason.
Magic that turns dreams into reality.
Thank you, Jal. I'm not sure why these sound effects are popping up occasionally, but I like them. Okay, Tea Party Cthulhu, all they have to do is pass where Alopex and Cassie got to in this stage, and they will take second.
He has multiple chances to do so.
Yes. I don't like the fireballs.
Yeah, but fortunately, even though this life isn't going so hot for him, he still has plenty of continues left.
Yep. And honestly, just
So-
seeing a little bit of the stage first is extremely helpful.
Yeah, so this powering through strat is really not a bad one. He does seem to be missing every single switch that allows him to progress without taking damage, though,
Courage
which
the
is a
magic
bit
that
of a
turns
problem.
dreams into reality.
So, he hasn't overtaken Cassie yet. And that is true. Tintin in Tibet did come out on the Game Gear self-destruct system.
Oh, it's true, it did. It's more or less the same as the Game Boy version. I think it's a little bit different.
Yes.
Stages vary just a little bit, but yeah, essentially they're the same.
That could be true, Cadus, but he seems to have a hard time, like, figuring out how this stage works and how you get through without taking damage. I mean, you said that stage 4 is free, but it gave Cassie a lot of trouble, so it really just depends from player to player.
Oh yeah.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
Thank you for that follower notification.
I love it. Yeah, Tea Party Cthulhu.
Oh wow,
getting
just
through.
Tea Party Cthulhu is definitely in third now. I don't know about second.
I believe second.
I don't know exactly where Alopex died.
In the same location.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Tea Party
except
Cthulhu.
Alopex made it farther. So Tea Party Cthulhu is actually in second then.
Yes.
That's crazy because one of the things he said is that he hates this game. And I think he was calling it really stupid. And even though he struggled for so long, he's actually going to take second in this match.
Oh yeah. You never know how things are going to go with Kusogr4nde.
Yep.
But Cassie and Alopex, yeah, I don't know how they're going to be able to do here. Now, Tea Party Cthulhu does have a way to ensure that they do take the victory 100%, and that's to beat the boss. Or they take second 100%.
Well, honestly, if they just make it to the boss, they're already secure because he made it because there's not enough time to make it to the final boss.
I think you're right. Alopex
Finally did get past the first stage. If he does a ton of miracle Jerry catches like he did the last time, maybe he can make it to the final stage again.
It would have to be a huge rush. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be incredibly difficult. Basically, Alopex has to get world record. Considering there's not a time on speedrun.com, they may be able to do that.
Jal is already on stage 3 in her low percent run.
I love it.
Magic that turns dreams into reality.
Ooh.
You know, just like her follower notification says, courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
It's
and
true.
her dream is getting that low percent run.
That's reality, okay? I enjoy all the shops. The toy shop, Tom and Jerry. Are they self-aware enough to know that they have their own toy shop? Alopex is moving on to stage 3.
Ooh, so Alopex is getting the Jerry catches. I don't know if Tea Party Cthulhu has actually hit Jerry yet. Sorry, the final boss yet. Although they did definitely make it to the final boss, but I think they immediately died.
I think so, yeah. I feel bad. Cassie did such a good job earlier making it as far as she did. But now just because of stage 1 being an absolute butt, you know, she's had an extremely hard time getting back into this.
Yeah. It is unfortunate, but...
Why is the hardest stage the first stage?
I don't know, bro. I really don't. Okay, well, Tea Party Cthulhu definitely has figured out this boss, because he's already hit the boss 3 times.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, jumps a little bit early there.
I think this is going to be a
anticipates
death,
a roll when it's the skull fall. Tea Party Cthulhu could actually make it in this attempt.
Yes.
It's a bit tense, though. We'll have to see.
Oh! By mistake!
I think he only had 1 or 2 more hits. It was not many hits left.
Alapex just has to boogie, and boogieing he is, yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see if Alapex can make it back to the 5th stage again.
Okay, Alapex fighting Bubble Crab.
The problem is Alapex doesn't know how to fight any of the bosses because he just catches Jerry early. So he's just very confused right now fighting the crab.
Ooh, I love the death sprite right there.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
Oh boy, we've got more courage from Jal.
Yep, and Jal is making great progress on our low percent run.
Oh yeah. Tea Party Cthulhu getting close to the boss again. We might see one other completion of this game. I don't think we'll see Alapex get there.
Yeah, he died in the crab, so I don't think he can make it.
I just don't think there's time.
Yeah. He would have to catch Jerry right now and then catch Jerry, like, right away in the 4th stage, and I don't think that's possible, especially considering the bonus stages. Tea Party Cthulhu unfortunately hit a bad switch. Not all of the switches are good. Most of them are, but not all of them.
I love it. It's like, sometimes there are just bad switches, you know. This one could possibly cause problems.
Courage is the magic that turns
I think
dreams into reality.
Tea Party Cthulhu hit yet another bad switch, but is on the boss. I don't know why he's being so close to the boss, because he could,
Courage is
The
magic
first
that turns
juggle
dreams into
tends to leave an open spot right next to the boss, so... Like, as far as I've seen.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tea Party Cthulhu was too close to the boss, so... Dies. And it looks like Jal is on the final stage again.
I love it.
Because why not? I like how Jal is going for the all bombs percent world record.
The bombs are good.
Yeah, they are good. If you're going for low percent,
I mean, for low percent, they're fantastic. Ooh, nice. Nice bomb grab. Oh no! It couldn't grab that bomb. It was too fast.
Yeah, too busy getting blown up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Tea Party Cthulhu getting to the end. I'm pretty sure our places are locked in then. Jal in first, Tea Party Cthulhu in second, Alapex in third, and Cassie in fourth. At this point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but now we get to see if Tea Party Cthulhu can manage to beat the game just once.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. There's not a lot of time left, so we'll see if they'll be able to do it before the timer's up.
Yeah, we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds, essentially.
I mean, technically, Cadus is not wrong. Saying Jal is in
Courage is the magic that turns dreams
second
into
is
reality.
both in first and second, and possibly third if she just powers through the final stage.
This has been a fun match. Oh, there we go, Tea Party Cthulhu. On to the boss. Unfortunately, jumped too early
Yeah,
at the skull.
unfortunately, he's trying to anticipate the boss movements, and it's not working out so hot. This is a pretty cheap boss. Like, it's pretty stupid. You just want to be leftish, and then just, yeah, react to what the boss does.
Yeah, that's another death. I think that is pretty much it.
Yep.
10 seconds. And I will let
And
our
Jal
timer
made it
run
to
out.
the final boss, yet again.
And that is time.
It's time.
Jal. Well, maybe if I can stop the timer. Hello. Thank you. Well, what a fantastic match, Tom and Jerry, for the Game Gear. I almost said Game Boy Color. It is in color, and it is a game. Jal manages to take first by beating the game twice and almost beating it 3 times in the time allotted. We have Tea Party Cthulhu taking second, Alapex third, and suddenly Cassie taking fourth. What a match! Yeah, what are your thoughts, Mike?
This was a better match than I imagined, honestly. When Jal was blazing through the stages, I was a bit worried. But, you know, the final boss gave her some problems, so she didn't finish it too super early. And then, like, all of the other racers also managed to make it to the final stage, making it, like, the most competitive and yet far away race that we have.
Yeah, it's so funny to see them so far away, but still competing with each other, you know? Periodically, somebody makes a certain amount of progress. 15 minutes later, somebody just barely passes that. It's brilliant. I love it. Yeah, I think that Jal, if they are wanting, they can come hop into voice chat. The match is over. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I know what the next game is. And
Oh, the next game is a real doozy. And it actually, I'll give a minor spoiler. It also has a cat in it.
Oh yeah. Today apparently is the day of the cats.
Apparently.
Well, you know, congratulations again, Jal. We'll go ahead and chill. If Jal wants to come and chat for just a minute, they are welcome to do so. She can come in here. But yeah, I'm super happy with how Jal did. By the way, we are 5 subs away from a 3rd new emote. I'm still getting 2 ready because yesterday was insane. So thank you, everybody. And Polk! Ooh, you're pushing it up there. We might be able to make it. So, yeah, Mike, I'm trying to think. We've got 2 more matches today. We've got tons of people who are going to be playing. Son of Orpheus, thank you. Yeah, I know that the Game Masters are not playing this tournament, so I don't know. Do you have more fun making other people suffer? Or do you like playing it yourself?
For Kusogr4nde?
Yeah.
I like both. I mean, I had fun playing through Super Highlight, so... And that game is there's definitely a lot of suffering in that game, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
But, speaking of that, today is when RPG Limit Break submissions are released, and we'll be able to know if Super Highlight does actually make it into RPG.
Oh, baby cakes. Well, you know what? I see somebody joining us. Hello. Oh, that's Tea Party Cthulhu in here.
Yes, I've been commissioned by Jal to speak on our behalf.
Okay.
So
Which
hello,
is funny,
hello.
because Jal loved the game, and you were the
I
only
did not.
other person who spoke out about this game, and you said you really hated this game.
Yeah, it seemed like
I
you weren't
hated
the
it until I cleared the first stage.
Aw.
The first stage is a butt. I'm not gonna lie. It
was
probably
so
the hardest stage.
unbelievably random, and there are so many like ridiculous unblockable setups.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And still, I still do not know how I cleared the dog on the first stage. I don't think
the
anybody
dog,
knows how.
You have to bait. Okay, so there's actually 2 ways around the dog, and Cassie actually managed to get past the dog by leaping into Jerry, and I have no idea how she did that.
Yeah,
But the way that you're supposed to do it is that you're supposed to bait him into the pit, except every time I've done it and I've seen someone do it, they get hit right as they're trying to bait the dog into the pit, and then the dog just falls in with them.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have no idea what happened. I'm very, very happy that I did it, because as soon as I cleared the first stage, it was easy.
Yep.
Except the final
That's
stage.
how the game was for me. That's how it was for everyone else, pretty much.
I think so.
It's interesting because you can actually catch Jerry before the stage ends, and Alopex did that a lot and was in second for a very long time.
Yeah, the manual said that. I'm not even gonna try that.
That's fair enough.
But then that meant that he had problems actually getting back to stage 5 after he did. After he did get up to stage 5 like 20 minutes in or something crazy like that. And you were able to make that slow and steady progress and get into second place.
Somehow.
You were the only other person who made it to the final boss.
The final boss is awful.
Yes, the final boss is awful. It's deceptive because it looks a lot easier, and it looks like the players, like don't know what they're doing getting hit, but like you have to react really fast to what the boss does. Yeah. And because the movement is all tile-based, and you can only go a whole tile, it's actually really hard to jump over the boss in time.
Yeah, it's not really reactions. It's kind of like with the crab. The crab, you kind of have to make a hard read on whether he's going to go high or low. Again, I'm a big fighting game player, so I'm going to relate everything to fighting games.
Oh, that's
basically
fun.
Have to kind of make a hard read.
Yeah, it is very difficult to react, and you basically have to make a hard read. And the worst one is the bubble that comes from the top and loops back down.
Oh yeah, having to guess high or low. Because if you crouch it, if you're in certain positions, like you're just gonna get hit anyway.
But anyway, even though you hated that game, you got second.
Yeah.
So you're still definitely in the running to get into the bracket if you so desire.
Well,
Amazingly
even
enough.
the people who took fourth had a chance. It's going to be a little bit harder.
That is true.
But dreams don't die this quickly, and neither do the nightmares. So thank you, seriously, Tea Party Cthulhu. I'm glad to see how you did, and congrats, honestly, for doing
Considering
that well.
how awful I did last Kusogr4nde.
Yeah, and the fact that Jal just beasted it, like, honestly, that doesn't take away from how well you did with this game.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
I was not surprised at Jal absolutely destroying this game.
Jal did an 100% run and a low percent run after she beat the game.
I'm completely unsurprised by that.
By the way, thank you, Tentrito, for all those